What's up, Saddleback Corona? Pastor Brannon here. You know, this week in our staff meeting, our team went through a devotion in Colossians chapter 1, and I just wanted to read you a verse because it was so encouraging to us. It's chapter 1, verse 21. It says, "Once you were alienated from God and were enemies in your mind because of evil behavior, but now He, God, has reconciled you by Christ's physical body through death to present you holy in His sight, without blemish and free from accusation. If you continue in your faith, established and firm, and do not move from the hope that is held out to you in the gospel." You know, the last couple weeks I've been saying from the stage, who in your life needs a message of hope? Who needs the hope that God doesn't waste hurt? Who needs the hope that they can be made without blemish and without accusation in the sight of God because His sacrifice was all covering? Who in your life needs hope that tomorrow can be better than today? Who needs that in your life? I know several people that need it in mine. You know, I've met some people over the last few weekends who have been here to our church for the first time, whether it was for the grand opening or whether it was last weekend on our 10th birthday party with Pastor Rick. And it's been amazing already to hear the stories of people finding hope in Jesus again. You know, we've had people put their faith in Christ every single weekend for the last 3.5 months. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm thrilled to be a part of what God is doing at our church. As you guys know, last weekend was our 10th birthday party with Pastor Rick. There were cupcakes out on the patio. We had a rock wall and bounce houses. Pastor Rick shared some great points of encouragement with our adults, but also our kids and our Saddleback students. I mean, what an amazing weekend. Even stayed and took pictures with everybody that was here. So we hope that you were encouraged and had a great time last weekend. But this coming weekend, we have Fall Fest. As I've told you guys, fall is my favorite time of year. I love pumpkin spice lattes, I love pumpkin pie, and I love all things pumpkin. So with that, that's what we're gonna have this weekend. We're gonna have a pumpkin patch full of hundreds of little pumpkins. We're gonna have pumpkin pie eating stations, but we're also gonna have costumes. I don't know about you, but I'm coming in a costume this weekend. I don't know who the costume's gonna be. I might be Pastor Rick Warren this weekend, who knows? But I'll definitely be in costume. Speaking of that, for those of you that have children, we would love to have all the kids in costumes. We're even gonna give away some prizes the next weekend for those kids that had the best costumes. All costumes are great. We're super excited no matter how your kid comes dressed, but some of you go over the top. One time we saw a kid come as a Tyrannosaurus Rex and he actually had a 5-foot-long tail. It was amazing. So whether you're a kid or a student or a kid at heart, we're excited for you to come dressed in costume. I'm gonna be dressed in costume. Some of our other staff is gonna be in costume. We're gonna have pumpkin pie, apple pie, pumpkin patches, pumpkin creamer. We're gonna have pumpkin everything. So show up this weekend for Fall Fest. But not just Fall Fest, this weekend is part 3 of Pastor Rick's series right now on the purpose of the church and why you need it. You guys know that our church exists to do 3 things always. With all the ministries and all the outreaches and all the small groups, there are 3 things we say we do all the time. We love unapologetically here at Saddleback Corona. We encourage relentlessly and we serve selflessly. It's a pleasure and an honor to do life with you guys, and I cannot wait to see you this weekend.